You've got to be fucking kidding me. Vomit!
Hello, my name is Wednesday Adams, and I'd like to welcome you all to Creepy Ghoul Vision.
Fuck off, you imitation cunt. Nothing and no one beats the original Wednesday Addams. I'll tell you that right now. No way, no how. Here's to ya on a Saturday night in this shitty city of Tokondo, Ontario, Canada. Thankfully, I live in a suburb of Tokondo, Ontario, called Deepest, Darkest Scarborough. Broadcasting live from the basement of the Science Building here in the Batcave. Coming at you. You are watching Creepy Ghoul Vision. I am Creepy Ghoul, as always. How's the dew looking? Not good, eh? It's just how it is. It is the shocking return of the Metal of Black. Metal of Black. Metal of Black. Metal of Black. Metal of Death. So, it's really funny too, because I haven't done a NWN, Nuclear War Now, order in like ages and ages and ages and ages. So I finally got around to doing one because here's the thing. Nuclear's changed over the years. I used to order from them all the time, then I stopped because their shipping rates, since they moved from, where was it? California or something like that? I can't remember. Now to Texas. The shipping to Canada is just like fucking astronomical. Holy shit. So I eased up for a bit to a point where I wasn't even ordering at all. And, you got to take, when Nuclear has their sales, like their clearance sales or their Black Friday sales or whatever the fuck sales, you kind of got to take advantage of it because their sales are usually pretty good. It kind of offsets the shipping, if you know what I mean, depending on where you are. So I did a couple orders from Nuclear War Now. The first one I did, it arrived, but apparently I had to pay almost 50 fucking bucks to pick up this package, to have this package delivered to me. From, where was it? It wasn't FedEx, it wasn't Purolator, it wasn't DHL. Oh fuck, I think it might have been UPS. I had to pay like 45 bucks and change to get the... I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And I said, okay, that's it. I am not ordering from Nuclear War Now again. I mean, this is just like absolutely ridiculous because I've had some issues in the past. I don't know if you guys have, but I have, with him not declaring things properly or something to that effect. I mean, so anyway, so the sale continued on. Weeks later, I did another order after vowing to myself I'd never order from Nuclear War Now again. But the sale was just too fucking good, and I had like whole whack of shit in my wish list. I had the stuff in my wish list that's been there for over a year. So I said, what the hell? I pulled the fucking trigger, and I did another order. I chanced it, hoping that it would arrive here, and I wouldn't have to pay any duties or any of that bullshit. I don't know if you guys know, but Canada Post is on strike. It has been on strike for almost a month now. Absolutely fucking ridiculous, these motherfuckers. I've got like 2 packages at the depot that's been sitting there for like weeks now. I won't get that probably till like, who knows, end of the year, next year even. Anyhow, my second Nuclear War Now package came, and lo and behold, it came to my door. I didn't have to pay shit for it. I was like, okay, it's hit or miss with these guys. So I'll just continue on. It's like, I said I'm not going to order from Nuclear War Now again, but, you know, my orders now from them are few and far between. So I'll just stick around and wait for their sales to come around. It's more worthwhile if you ask me. Let me show you some of the shit I got. So, it's a batch of new flyers. We got some Blasphemy. That's the infamous picture of Blasphemy. Those guys on the couch. That's actually a pretty cool photo of the band Blasphemy from right here in Canada, Vancouver, BC. Just showing you some flyers. Helios Press. That's how you pronounce it. That's the new record pressing plant they've got going on over in the Nuclear War Now, by the Nuclear War Now headquarters as well. And he's also a fan of cats, as am I. As of the last handful of years, I've come to appreciate cats again. Vaughn, complete discography. I just noticed that. 89 2025 Vaughn discography. I know their later shit was absolute shit, but Satanic Blood Angel, like, oh fuck yeah. And there's some exclusive presses right there. Would love to get my hands on the Vaughn and the Blasphemy stuff, but I'm not willing to pay those types of prices. Plus, I already own the album anyway. Every now and again, I like to. Well, let me show you the new poster that they're shipping out with the orders right there. So the new NWN pin-up, or whatever you want to call it. And it's got the NWN story on the back right there. So in the box, I already have this album, but he or they included I guess a spare jacket they had laying around. And yeah, this is honestly Basmu, if that's how you pronounce it. I own a decent portion of this guy's discography. Really great atmospheric shit, kind of sort of like what you're listening to right now. In the background, we've got the sounds of Stryborg. I know it's Stryborg, but I've always said Stryborg. Love Stryborg, man. I own a good portion of that guy's discography right there. Love the fuzzy, dingy, dark, dirty, atmospheric, distant shit. Check out Basmu if you haven't already. All the covers fucking pretty much look the same. I have this album, so it's a really great fucking release. Actually, I haven't heard any bad Basmu albums at all. It's a one-man band project. I can't remember where he's from. I think he might even be from here in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm probably wrong about that. Anyhow, every now and again, you know, scouring the World Wide Web, I come across flyers and shit like that, and I like to print them for keepsake. Check this one out here. This is one that kind of got me from the old days. The Super Bowl of Hardcore at the Ritz. We got Warzone, Underdog, Project X, Sick of It All, Super Touch, Crackdown, Raw Deal. Fuck yeah, man. Now there's a lineup right there. I remember when Warzone was scheduled to play here in Toronto, Taekwondo, at the 360 Club down at Queen and Spadina. It's not there anymore. I went to that show, but apparently Warzone had canceled, so I didn't get to see Warzone. Would have loved to see Warzone before the death of rabies and shit, but yeah. Project X, great band, fucking Crackdown, Sick of It All from the old days. I do like Underdog, can't go wrong, man. Love Underdog, 100%, two fingers in the air, skate rock, right there. Cool old flyer. Now, here's the thing. The original Misfits to play Coachella 2025. Like, what the fuck is that? Coachella. It's some sort of, like, festival. I've never even heard of this shit. I don't know if it's new or what. Coachella. headlining Lady Gaga, Green Day, Post Malone, and the fucking original with Glenn. I fucking hope Glenn does not show up to this, honestly. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, seriously, I spent a good portion of my fucking youth here in the city trying to, before the internet, even before, like, the early stages of even eBay, collecting anything I could find of the Misfits, the original Misfits, 77 to 83. I've got a whole bunch of, like, early shit, VHS, CDs, bootlegs, you name it, man. And at one point, I said to myself, I probably had every single Misfits t-shirt you could get in this city at the time, which was probably like a handful. And most of them were bootlegs anyway. Because back in the day in this city, all the head shops were only carrying like size XL. Like all the shirts were like, and the hoodies were like XL. I remember those days, man. I got a lot of XL. I couldn't even fit into XL back then, but I bought them. I was a skinny little kid back then. I got a million stories. But let's get to some records, tapes, CDs, 7-inchers, and whatever. It's the shocking return of the metal of black. I am absolutely fucking possessed by black metal. So, Nuclear War Now. I got shit from Nuclear War Now here, and a local record shop. I got one thing from a local record shop here, which you guys got to check out. I'll get to that in a sec. But one of the bands, they're not a new band, but they're a new band for me. They're called Diabolical Full Moon. So, Diabolical Full Moon. Here is the demo CD. Gotta love that. I know I do. So, very echoey vocals, which I fucking love. Just very old school, two-man band project. Diabolical Full Moon. These are the actually, sorry, my mistake, not demos, rehearsals. Same shit, different pile, if you ask me. 2022 to 2023 unholy rehearsals. Check this band out if you haven't already. Diabolical Full Moon. I was really happy to get my hands on this. This is a fucking rare CD. It's a slimline CD. Been wanting to get my hand on that one for a while. So, Diabolical Full Moon, I got a 7-incher. The Depths of the Slavic Land. Diabolical Full Moon. Right there. This one's from 2021. And I always say, whenever you find like 7-inchers by black metal bands, just grab them. I mean, you know, I love, they're like, I mean, I think they're rare. I think 7-inchers in the black metal genre are rare. They don't usually press them. I mean, they're out there. There are bands that have them, but I mean, it's not common in the genre. There's mostly cassettes and whatnot. But yeah, I was happy to get my hands on this. I'd like to get their full discography. I've listened to all or most of their stuff. I haven't heard anything bad so far, man. This is a really kick-ass fucking devastating band. And here we go right here. Resurrection of the Ancient Faith. Unholy Reborn Polish black metal art. You gotta fucking love that. Diabolical Full Moon coming at you on Creepy Glow Vision right there. Get your hands on some of this shit, man. Old school Polish black metal, in the vein of early Graveland, Infernum. I would definitely say Infernum as well. I fucking love that first Infernum album, most definitely. Actually, I have a couple of copies of that. Yeah, great fucking album. Okay, so moving right along. This one here has been in my wish list for quite some time. It's a fucking expensive LP. It's a double LP. It's quite pricey. The band is called Convulse. Convulse. I've never even heard of these guys, man, until I saw it on NWN. And also Hell's had it as well. It's called World Without God. The Convulse debut album, World Without God, is a genre-defining classic Finnish death metal. This band-approved reissue includes a poster, liner notes, old photos and flyers, and the cult demo, Resolution, I gotta read more, of Evilness on disc 2, limited Swamp Green LP, put out on Svart Records. Love fucking Finnish black metal and Finnish death metal right there. This is in the vein of like old school Obituary, Grave, and any of those bands from the early, the late 80s, early 90s. Really happy to finally get my hands on this. This LP is from 91. Well, the recordings are from 91 and 90. We got 2 demos on there. Definitely check this out if you like the old school death metal. Most definitely. Yeah, I love old school death metal, man. That's a kick-ass cover too, I gotta say. Okay, so moving along here. Wow! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Are you serious? Really? Seriously? Wow! Fucking Gotham City. The early years of Gotham City. This is a fucking killer album. I fucking love his vocals. If you guys are familiar with that skate rock band Slam, you need to check this out. Slam. Something about these Swedish. I can't put my finger on it, man. But like the vocals are just fucking kick-ass. Yeah, God, this is a rare fucking album, man. Put out on, I'll tell you when it's put out. Black LP. It's put out on Cult Metal Classics. I've never even heard of that, but it doesn't really matter. So we got recordings from 1982, 82, and 82. 1982. Gotham City. Very extremely underrated band from the time. This is some good fucking heavy metal, man, right here. Gotham City, the early years. I don't know if Nuclear still has copies of this. I doubt it very much. But yeah, I scooped this shit up like right away, man. Oh yeah. Not because it's got a bat on it. It's just a great fucking band. I wasn't a fan of their later stuff, though. Into the Unknown, I believe. Yeah, the one with the red and the yellow cover, I didn't dig that at all. Like, I really didn't. But the rest of the shit before that, man, yeah. By Gotham City, really great fucking shit. Okay, so. Alright, here we go, right here. This has been on my wish list for quite some time now. I believe I got... So I have this on cassette. I got that at a local record shop here last year, I believe. So now I got the LP. Guys, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about getting the same... I believe I've asked this question in the past. So I've got this on LP. I've also got it on cassette. I want to get the CD. Yeah, it's that good of a fucking album. If the album's pretty fucking kick-ass, I'd like to have it on every format. Now, how do you feel about that? Like, are you guys like that? Or some of you guys like that? Do you like to have, like, cassette tapes, CDs, and LPs of the same album? Or, like, how do you feel about that? Like, leave your comments below. I'm really curious. Am I the only one that does this shit? Or, like, what? You know what I mean? Because sometimes I don't feel like fishing through my LPs, like the cassettes right there, or CDs right there, or whatever. You know what I mean? But when it's a great fucking album like this one, Proclamation, impetuous Jaws of Ice. I think it's Ice or Ire. Imperious Jaws of Ire. I gotta read more, man. Crazy stuff. This is the demo, and they're from Spain. I forgot they were from Spain, actually. I like that. Ritualistic Black Death. I fucking love that shit, man. I'm telling you. Play it at 45 RPM. Motherfucker. Along the lines of fucking blasphemy. I love Proclamation. Really great, raw, dirty, Black Death. Beherit, Blasphemy. Check them out. Right here. Proclamation demos. Yeah, fucking another pricey album right there. Like, seriously. There's even a die-hard version of that, which, I mean, I just want the fucking album, you know? Moving right along. I got some more black metal stuff here. It's mostly all black metal. I got some cassettes that were stuck in my Nuclear War Now wish list for about a year. Here's one. And these are all, well, two of these are along the same lines, actually. The distant, echoey, dingy, raw, fucking primitive, one-man, two-man band black metal. Xerox black and white covers, the way it should be. If I can't pronounce this. Abe Zetibu. Unleashed from Chasm Depths. You guys might know it. But yeah, this one was stuck in my wish list for quite some time. And again, I pulled the trigger on it on the Nuclear War Now sale, and I grabbed it. This one here, this one's actually a split. If I can get the names of the bands. The album's called A Clash of Darkened Sorcery. Gotta love that. So we got Zergen and Till. Zergen and Till. Check it out. Right there. Cassettes fucking rule, man, I'm telling you. Fuck, I'm choking on my own saliva. I choke on my own saliva, but I don't choke on Jaeger. Very unusual. But yeah. There's a split. I'm going to show you the cassette. A very spacey cassette. There we go. Another cassette I got. Holy fuck. I don't believe they had the LP. I don't think they did, but they had it on CD. I want to get this on CD. The band is called Perdition, and the album's called The Unholy Flame. Oh, how original. No, I'm kidding. There it is right there. Check. Honestly, this is a Creepy Ghoul recommendation right here. Look them up. Perdition, The Unholy Flame. This is very extremely reminiscent of the early, like Destroyer 666, Unchain the Wolves era. I fucking love Unchain the Wolves. I saw Destroyer 666 play Toronto. This was years back here, at the Opera House, Queen and Broadview. I haven't been there in ages. But yeah, Perdition, The Unholy Flame. Check them out. Really great blackened death thrash right here. Really fast. Fuck, you could even skateboard to it. Alright. Now it's time to move on to some CDs. Yeah, I still collect CDs. I mean, CDs still rule, man. I'm telling you. LPs and cassettes, yes. CDs, yes, definitely. Here's one that was in my Hells and Nuclear War Now wish list. The Necromantia demos. Now, when it comes to Oh fuck, I just lost my train of thought. But anyhow, the Necromantia, I was not a fan of that split. That early split with Verathron and Necromantia. I don't know what the fuck that was, honestly. That was just like a barrage of like mishmash. I don't get it. But, and I was shocked at an early release by both bands. But anyhow, I got the Necromantia Digi demos. It's Digipack, really slimline CDs. It's got all the demos on there from the old days. 1990, 93, 92, 3 demos actually. Yeah. Really mystical shit right here. Hard to get too. Again, I don't know if they still have copies. You might want to check Nuclear War, their website, and see if you want this. But yeah, happy to have that. And here's one for you. Here's a rarity right here. I haven't bought anything by Judas Iscariot in ages. I jumped at this one too, just because of what it is. This is clearly a bootleg, very extremely well done bootleg called Arise the Moonlight's March. I think I was supposed to call it Arise. Yeah, Arise the Moonlight's March. This is actually a compilation. 4 tracks of disgusting underground death metal for fans of early Cenotaph, MX, and Ripicatulu. This CD version also includes the entirely of the band's debut demo. The Judas Iscariot demo is fucking awesome. It's raw. It's fucking great, man. This is a compilation of splits that he did with other projects, and of course including the demo. The insert in this is really fucking cool. This is definitely worth what I paid for it. The booklet's great. Show you a little bit of it. There you go. Some splits and whatnot. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, this was a pretty cool release. I looked this up before I got it because I wanted to see what the fuck this was. But yeah, I definitely pulled the trigger on that one. Love the early Judas Iscariot. I love most of the shit that he did, really. There you go. Alright, so what do we got here? We got some... Here is a project, a one-man band project that I just recently actually got into. You know, I like the atmospheric shit, the fuzzy stuff, and kind of like the stuff that you hear right now. The ambient stuff, I do like the ambient, distant, echoey stuff. Atmospheric, hypnotic. If I'm pronouncing it properly, Moorgeest. Moorgeist. E before I or I before E. Moorgeist. Geist. Moorgeist. The album's called Hellcarax. I can't pronounce that shit. But yeah. I love that witch atmosphere. Yeah, really great shit. Holy fuck, man. I listened to a bunch of this stuff and I was just like blown away. I'm like, I gotta have original copies of this stuff, man. Very atmospheric, almost meditative, if you ask me. Comes in a digi. A lot of people don't like digis. I don't know why. I kind of like them, man. I don't mind them at all. This is a standalone album. And here is a split with Moorgeest, and if I can pronounce the name of the other band, Hergenderam, something like that. Nightwind Spells, I believe. Nightwind Spells is the name of the release right here. I listened to this before I bought it, and because I want to know if the other band's any good, man, because, you know, you get a split with like 2-3 fucking bands, and only one of the bands is actually good on there, and the others are just like whatever. But no, both bands here, projects, are in the same vein. I do recommend this band Morgeist if you're into that very extremely atmospheric and almost soothing types of black metal right there. I will definitely get more stuff from Morgeist. I've got 2 packages stuck at the, I guess, the Canada Post Depot. I'm sure a lot of people have. Yeah, this strike's been going on for like, what, 3 weeks now? Almost 4 weeks type of thing. Like, just give them what they fucking want, man. They're gonna get it anyway. I don't know why they're prolonging this shit. Anyhow, I got 2 packages waiting, both from Hell's Headbangers, with some more Morgeist and some other stuff. I don't even remember at this point. It's been like a while, but anyhow, when they come in, you know, I'll be showcasing it for you guys as I normally do. Okay, last but not least for the CDs. A while ago, I had gotten these 3 albums on LP. They're that fucking good that I have to have them on CD. Finish. Black Death. Sacred fucking Crucifix. Sacred Crucifix. We got Realms of the North, Volume, let's do it this way, Volume 1, and we got Volume 2 here, and we got Volume 3. I'll show you the backs of these. Really great fucking stuff. Guys, do yourself a favor. If you don't know about Sacred Crucifix yet, check them out. Seriously, old school, black death metal, man. I'm telling you. Really great Finnish stuff. Punk is black metal. All the elements are there. You know what this is all about. This band should actually need no introduction whatsoever. A very extremely underrated band as well. Sacred Crucifix. Happy to have these gems on CD, most definitely. All demos, all rehearsals. Really great stuff, man. Yeah. 89, 88, 87, 91, 93. Yeah. Really great stuff. Really, really great stuff. Sacred Crucifix. Volume 1, 2, and 3. Finally jumped on these. Okay, so. And now for something completely different. So we got a green record here, and we got a green Jaeger bottle. Green and black are my 2 favorite colors. Green and black. From Nuclear War Now, I jumped on this one because I didn't expect to find it down here. I don't think. Joy Division, a very extremely moody band. Rest in peace, Ian Curtis. I already have this on various formats, various versions of the LP, and a 7-incher as well. What got me about this one was I don't care about, to be quite honest with you, I really don't care about colored LPs. Like, I don't. Or LPs with OB strips and whatnot. Like, I can take it or leave it. But what I do like is this. Glow in the dark. I'm more attracted to glow in the dark LPs than I am colored LPs, to be honest with you. There's not a hell of a lot of glow in the dark LPs out there by bands, but this one here I had to get. The Love Will Tear Us Apart single, side B, Leaders of Men, Love Will Tear Us Apart 12-inch remix, alternate versions mastered from the Martin Hannett tapes 1980. There you go, right there. Love Will Tear Us Apart. Still an underrated track by Joy Division. But yeah, love the green and black, and love the colored LP. I've also got the Halloween edition of this as well with the orange variation. But yeah, I'm a sucker for the glow-in-the-dark LP. I'm still trying to source out that Misfits Collection 1 Record Store Day glow-in-the-dark LP. If I ever find that, that's going to cost me a pretty penny. I'm willing to pay about 50 bucks for it, realistically, but I mean, anything beyond that, forget it. But yeah, love Joy Division. Very extremely moody. Alright, so that's it for Nuclear War now, guys. Last but not least, I got one more record to show you. And it's from a local record shop here in Taekwondo, Ontario, called Cops, K-O-P-S, Cops Records. They have various locations around the Greater Toronto area, GTA as they call it. I went to the one on the Danforth, which is close to my place. Independent record shop. If you're just starting out a record collection, this is the place to go, if you know what I mean. The customer service here is beyond fucking amazing. The owner is cool as shit. His son as well. They're really great. It's family-run business. Really nice record shop to walk into and to shop at, most definitely. You know, I ran out of 7-inch sleeves, and I asked the owner, I'm like, you guys still sell 7-inch sleeves? He goes, how many do you need? I'm like, oh, maybe a handful. He got his son to go get me 2 handfuls for free. There's like about a dozen here. I didn't even need a dozen. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Make sure all your records, whether they be 12 inches, 10 inches, or 7 inches, make sure they all have record sleeves. Okay? It makes for a good presentation in your record collection as well. Not that anybody really sees mine, but anyway. No, it's not the Bobby Steele Undead. It's the Undead from San Francisco, California, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right or wrong about that? I can't remember. I think I'm right. But who the fuck knows? 100% 2 fingers in the air, punk rock, skate rock, punk rock, the Undead. This is I believe, this was actually the store for many years. I don't know if it was this copy, but I've seen it in the store for like years. And I finally pulled the trigger on it. You know, it's supposed to be like a compilation. The original West Coast Gorecore, horror, terror from the vault, 77 to 82. Yeah. First, worst, and cursed, the Undead. Punk rock, man. 100% 2 fingers in the air. Horror punk rock. Right there. Check them out. No one knows about these motherfuckers. Underrated. Underrated isn't even the word to describe these guys. Just nobody even fucking knows about them. Had to get it. And listen to a few tracks on YouTube. There's not a hell of a lot about these dudes on the World Wide Web or even YouTube. Sid Terror is apparently somewhat of an icon. This is his band, Sid Terror. So yeah, check them out if you're curious. I can recommend them. I did like the 3 or 4 recordings off this that I did hear, and it's a welcome addition to my horror punk rock collection. There you go. And at a measly $21.99, you're not really going to go wrong. 20 bucks in support of your local record shop. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And, you know, give me a couple thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And share this madness we call Creepy Ghoul Vision. And please always remember, and do not forget, that Creepy Ghoul Vision was created by you and me. Going down in YouTube history, party people. Hey, you like to party? Yeah, we like to party. We like to do cocaine. That was actually the end of my Jaeger. Stay weird.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Vomit!